Hey everyone, TeriGigi here. I decided in my last video I didn't have near as much energy as I should have, and I feel the same way today. But I'm still filming because before we get anything done in the house, I wanted to give you a quick overview of the room that we're dealing with before we get a whole lot done, anything done really. So I've shown you the porch, and this is the house behind me. So I just want you to know that nothing in here is permanent. Most of it's just a chair to sit in. Some of the stuff was here when we got here, some of it was not. But nothing is staying except what I'll tell you that's staying. And I mean, the bed's not even made because we haven't even slept back here yet. But here we go. We're gonna go inside and check it out and we'll see what happens. Okay, here we are at the little front door, or yeah, it is the front door. Anyway, here we go in there, and here is paradise. All right, y'all, here is the room. Okay, here's the door. Let me show you from over here. Here's the door. Here's a table and chairs that she left. The two windows have to be replaced because these are two failed insulated windows. And so that will look so cool when we get beautiful new windows in there. We're not sure if we're gonna get a new door or just keep this one. And so you come in the door, and to your left is the kitchen. Over there, so we'll go get a look at that. Back there is a little nook, and there's a bathroom behind those doors. We've got a beadboard ceiling. We're gonna get new ceiling fans. And then that's just a fan that's sitting there, but there is gonna be a couch, I believe. Not this rug. This table I found in the garage, and I like it. It's not gonna go there, but it's just sitting there so we can put a drink on it. These two rocking chairs, y'all, she left. And they're awful, hideous, old-timey, but they're the most comfortable, amazing rocking chairs. So I'm gonna keep them. They're gonna be white, and they're gonna have super, super funky new stuff on them. These are just pillows I pulled out of my closet that I've not been using, and they're here just, you know, and they're so comfortable. So that will be an interesting experiment of how I'm gonna do that, because I wanna do it myself. I don't wanna pay for it done. And I found this paint at Home Depot that makes it a possibility that I can do it. This rug is not staying, I don't think it's staying at all. This is just a little olive tree. There's my paint samples above the imaginary couch. We want to go a lot whiter, but not stark white. This table was in my other house. That was in my childhood. That's just an old plant. This was from my old house. I used to do videos on this couch. And so now, and that she left, so it's just sitting there right now. Here's the other end of the house. There's the bed. Now, right now it just has a white sheet over these sheets because Callie jumps on and off all day long, and sometimes she doesn't have clean feet. And that's just a painting I found in one of my closets in my other house that my mom bought at some funky store. And I just put it there just to give me an idea of having something on the wall. We're gonna, of course, paint that out. So there's that. Now, that she left. I think I'm gonna keep that. That used to have a window unit in it. I'm gonna take those white stickers off and I'm gonna leave it, or I might get it enlarged. Yeah, I don't know. So this is that rug she left, that rug over there she left. So anyway, okay, that's where the TV is. We might get a bigger TV, but we don't want to design this house around a TV. So this seemed like a great spot. If it's bigger, we'll be able to see it from over here. You can turn these around. Someone can move this. I mean, but basically this is gonna have 2 to 4 people in it sleeping. So we're not really that worried about all that stuff because they're gonna be eating and doing everything up with us because this is just for friends and family. Okay, so I thought this was a great place to put your suitcase, sit down, whatever, throw clothes on it when people are here. Yeah. So then I have these 2 closets, and this, y'all, is the only architectural moment in this whole little cottage. So these are important. And the doors don't even fit the opening. So these doors are going. I have a really cute idea for the kind of doors I want. And this is what is in here. Now this will all be painted out and all this stuff will be torn out. And I don't know, we're gonna put shelves, and I'm thinking of making this is like a mock desk that I did in here, and it's not even, it's crooked. I know. So that might be like a desk area for me where I keep all my art stuff when I'm back here doing stuff. And I had a lamp in here, but I took it out. This is my Bible and my journal when I come up here in the mornings. So that, I want to make this super cute and really welcoming, but I still think I'm going to have doors on it because then I can shut it, but cute doors, right? Over here, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I might just put shelves in it. Of course, I'm going to paint the whole thing out, put shelves, and this might be just a closet for guests because they could still hang stuff. But I want to get rid of all of that stuff. This, let me show you. This is like, you know, stuff you stick on a wall. And it was the backdrop over here in the kitchen. Okay, so as you can see, this is kind of what was here. And then she had that shelf along the wall. And then this kind of stuff was up on the shelf. None of that's gonna happen. This is just here, y'all, because I couldn't stand having no dimension in the kitchen while I was just sitting in here thinking about what I wanted to do. Again, all of this is just this. Okay, this is a propane stove. I don't want it. I'm not gonna cook over here. So we're probably we might pull that out, have something else put in, another cabinet or a trash can, you know, how you can pull out your trash can, and then redo the countertops and the sink. The fridge, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to keep just because what's the point of getting a new fridge? It works fine, but yeah, okay. So, and there's our air conditioner that air conditions the whole place. Okay, I like the color of the cabinets, y'all. I really do. They're just a really cool, that was her rug too, a really cool color, but I don't know if they're gonna stay like this. Of course, I'm gonna get knobs and stuff to punch them up a little bit. I don't know what I'm gonna do up here. I don't know if I'm gonna add, my friend gave me an idea of adding like 2 white shelves here, just cute white shelves, and then over here putting a big painting and not do any upper cabinets. Because I don't even think we need to go to that expense, but you know, because like I said, no one's gonna be here long term and no one's gonna be cooking, but I am gonna get a new microwave. We have a microwave and a toaster oven that she left, but we're gonna get a new microwave and toaster oven. Here's the Keurig. This is a Berkey. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's for water. It, you know, filters your water. We are on a well here. It tastes fine, but the water tastes better with this. And so we pulled it out of our hurricane emergency situation and we use it now up here. So we have good water, really tasty water. This is a candle thingy that I'm using out here to, it kind of has a slight smell every time we come in here. So we're trying to, but you know, once we redo, okay, we got to redo the flooring. Not sure what we're gonna do. Down here, probably peel and stick tiles right on top of these. But again, I don't have any idea what I wanna do. Now here is this nook back here. This piece of furniture matches the cabinets, but it's open all the way through. Like there's no lids, cabinets, doors on it. And right now it is just our junk station. It's just for tools, caulking, all the stuff that we're dealing with is here. So that's what this whole setup is. But she had this along that wall, and then she had it here almost like it was an island. But I don't think I'm gonna use it for that. I really don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I envision this little nook being really cute, y'all. It's gotta be really cute, and it's gotta have a lot of good storage. That's just a mirror I bought at a place. Here's the bathroom. I just stuck my old bathroom curtain in here, and I'm not liking it, but she had like a whale curtain, and I didn't like that either. So this bathroom kind of has interesting walls. I like it. I like it in here. She left her towels, her photo, whatever that is, Florida. And so this is the whole bathroom, but we do not like the sink. It's too small. But I will say this little mirror here really works out. You can really see yourself well when you're standing at the sink. And then it's got a window that I love. I love the view, and you can open it and close it. But there's no vent in here like for AC. So that's why the fan's up here. So, but it's a really nice, big shower in here. And I don't think we've ever used it, but anyway. So that's the bathroom. And clearly, yeah, that's gonna all be redone, but I don't like this being the bathroom doors. Now she was in here alone, so it was fine, but not when you have company. You can't be behind louvered doors in the bathroom. That's just, so we're gonna have to figure that out. And then here is the garage. Now, our original plan for the garage, y'all, was to finish it out and make this another big bedroom. And instead of the garage door, we're gonna put big French doors. But now, oh, and I got this for in there at the thrift store for like 15 bucks. It's really heavy wood. So we're gonna paint it really cute, and it's gonna be the headboard in there. And that's some other thrifty things I found. She left this. Here's another chair. Anyway, and here's a washer dryer. So what we thought about doing is closing this section in right here. And this will be a laundry room. And then this will be a huge bedroom for however many beds we want to put in here. But again, I don't know. And this is just, these were in there. These are these weird end tables. And one of my friends love them though. And then this is some more stuff that we just have sitting here. Here's our hurricane shutters that are custom designed for this house. So that is the entire house, y'all. So like when I said it was a guest house, it is a guest house, but it's roomy. It really is. Oh, but look, here's an example of something that drives us crazy. Look, why is the outlet here and there is the floor? Why? Explain it. So we have to move that. These, I was just trying to get an idea, but Scott hung them in the wrong spot. I was seeing what it'd be like to have curtains on here. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm excited to do this project. I really can't wait. Let me go shut the doors. It's kind of gonna be, it is gonna be my studio where I put all my art stuff, because we just don't have a lot of room in the other house for that kind of stuff, because we only have one closet that's for odds and ends. As you know, you've been in my other house. So yeah, this is it. So listen, y'all, if you have any ideas or thoughts on this place, just let me know what you think, because some of y'all will have great ideas. And you know, I can't wait to do art in here. And okay, this is it. I don't know the direction I want to go. I'm pretty much into neutrals, but I'm thinking, okay, you've kind of had neutrals. Well, you didn't really have a neutral house in Florida, but you didn't have a Florida house either. I always tend to go against the grain. Like, I didn't want beachy stuff in my Florida house because I was in Florida and I saw it everywhere I went. And that's kind of the way it is here. But I don't know. I see all this stuff on Pinterest, y'all. I'm stuck. I like everything. That's my problem. I love everything. Everything's fun. I see value in every sort of design. I don't want to, if I want it colorful and fun in here, like, let me show you just an example. And now I think I'm going to go brighter. Oh shoot, I don't think I have it. I had an example of, oh, here it is, of a color palette. This is it. This was going to be my color palette. But now I'm thinking, see, that's kind of the color, the blue of the cabinets. It is in real life. And there's a white, and there's, you know, a pinky and a blue. Okay, but I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I want to, I don't know. Do I do it more pastel? Do I branch out and do something different that I've never done? Because it's such a small space. If I hate it, I can do it over. Oh, I never showed you the ceiling. Okay, the ceiling is beadboard. But when the woman built this, like when I say she built the house, I think she did some of it herself, just like the house behind us. So they put the beadboard ceiling up and they put cross beams, but then you could still see seams where parts of the beadboard meet. Drove me insane. That's all I could do is sit here and look at those very not detectable seams. So Scott and I together, this was our only project we've done so far, besides clean. It was clean when we got it, but we took so much stuff out, so much furniture out, and I cleaned the floors and everything. And anyway, what was I saying? Oh, we did this project together. We put more of the wood beams ourselves, and we're gonna paint it out. Once we get our paint color, we're gonna paint the ceiling and probably to match the walls. And let me show you what we did. Okay, y'all, you know, Scott and I have said we don't work well together. Well, we did on this project. So here's, you can see the white beams. Like, well, here's one. So we went in and boxed every beam in so that now it's gonna look great when it's all white and it's all boxed in, it goes into there. And so when it's all white, it's gonna match. And I just think it's an architectural, you know, when you have low ceilings, you don't wanna bring it lower, but you want it to look intentional. And that's what we are trying to achieve here, intentionality. Okay, so I've talked way longer than I meant to talk, y'all. It's Father's Day when I'm filming this. And Scott got a new Jeep Gladiator, and I got him for Father's Day these inserts. Listen, you can trick out these Jeeps forever and a day. So I bought him this stuff that you put for organization all in the cracks and crevices in the seats, next to the seats. Anyway, we now have places for pens and pencils and keys and our phones and all these things, because, you know, a Jeep truck is not like Scott's big truck that he used to have. And so that was a fun outing. Well, I didn't go. He just said, I'm gonna go look at this Jeep. And I said, great. And he came home in it. So that was kind of fun. Also next week, y'all, we're starting dog training. And I haven't introduced you to Callie yet. That'll probably be the next video. And I'll probably show you how wild she is. And then I'm gonna show you the perfectly behaved dog that we're gonna end up with. Fingers crossed. Talk to you later. Bye.